volunteering for me is different as you age. And one of the real reasons I say that is because when I was in middle school, I was asked to become an altar boy. Well, I felt that that was a wonderful privilege to become an altar boy. And I, of course, jumped at the chance and went through all of the training and all of that, including learning Latin. But then as I moved on and went on up to high school, I find that, well, there are other things that need to be done also. The things that I see that would also make me look good, but on the same token would help a little bit, was I was asked to be a school photographer. And I was also asked if I would come and help clean up a camp in the middle of the state. So these are all things that I did, but they were not really directed toward helping others the way our ideas about volunteerism have changed. So it wasn't until we started having our family that we realized that volunteering was one of those things that was great as far as the family was concerned, because it helped us make sure that our children were well taken care of and were interested in some of the very same things that we were. And so we volunteered in the Girl Scouts and things along those lines. But finally, when we get to the point where the children are no longer an issue, we get to the point where we're not thinking about the children and we're not thinking about really making ourselves look good. We're thinking more about, why am I here on this planet? Are there things that I can be doing that will help satisfy God's plan? And in reality, this seems to be, at least as far as I'm concerned, and I think Helen feels the same way, the motivation that we have for continuing our volunteering. What we see is that there are like plateaus based on your age. Your early years, it's more about you. And of course that goes along with the children too. Your early years is more about you. Your middle years, it's sort of about you, but it's not really. You're beginning to move. You're beginning to transition into thinking of others. And then finally, you're getting to a point where you really are thinking about others. You are thinking about what God has asked us to do here on the earth. So that's kind of my take on the paradigm of why we volunteer. And it seems to be holding steady. So I hope that satisfies any questions.